Hello folks, we are back, and in this session, actually recently I came back from the vacation holidays. Okay, so let's get back to the topic that we have today. If you have watched the previous videos, we have learned so many things, especially the structure and the swings, breakout structure, what are the characteristics of market structure shift, and what are the characteristics of valid swing high and swing low. And today I'm planning to add additional topics like how we can define premium and discount zones and what is the role of fib tool. Some people use fib tool for defining the range to get the optimal entry zone, or sometimes some people they use it to determine the range, like where is the 50% of the swing or where is the 70% of the swing. But as per my observation, what I have observed, fib is very important tool that not only give you the levels like 50, 70 or whatever we are looking for, but what I believe or what I observed, I could be wrong, but this is just my observation. This chart that you are seeing, no matter what asset you are exploring, all based on mathematical calculation. So these mathematics calculations are aligned with other things. For example, if I give you an example, let's say if I say, okay, at this level, the mathematics says 2 plus 2 equals 4. At that same time, the person who trades supply demand, maybe he will be seeing supply right here. He will say, okay, so here is my supply, and that supply got active and that pushed the price down. He's also right. At the same time, another person, he will be saying, okay, here is my order block. Okay, so that order block pushed the price down. He's also right. And maybe another person will be saying, okay, here is the remaining gap of the fair value gap. Here is the remaining fair value gap. For example, this one, he will say, okay, this was the fair value gap, and that fair value gap pushed the price down. Let's, for example, mark it. Now, the person who is trading on the based on fair value gaps, he might say it happened because of the fair value gap. He's also right. I'm not going to say who is right and who is wrong. What I'm going to do, I am going to explain my observation, because what I believe, supply, demand, order blocks, fair value gaps, they all forms at a particular calculation. For example, if we say 2 plus 2 equals 4, and when it forms a 4 at this time, then there will be a order block, or there will be a supply and demand, or there will be a fair value gap, or there will be anything that we trade. So when the higher highs and higher lows are being formed, I'm not going to dive deeper in the old video, like what are the characteristics of highs and lows. I'm just going to make an illustration just for the next topic. I will say this is my high point and this was the swing low, or you can say this is the swing low. Let's take the major swing low, this one. So now price is coming all the way down here. You see, okay, the price is from here, it is going upward, and then this is our highest point and this is our lowest point. So there are the low points. If we see it here, that is also a very low point, that is also a very low point. Now the question is it a breakout structure or is it a swing point? I'm not going to discuss that in this video. So what I'm going to discuss to find out our premium and discount zone. Now let's say price, we assume that price is right at the moment is here. This is where I draw this line. The right now price is here. So we don't know we should sell or we should buy. And all again, that's not a buy and sell topic, and this is not going to be a buy and sell topic. So I see price move all the way down. It's a big rejection. Now if we see there is a big rejection, we might say, okay, it's a big rejection, so price might go up from here. So we are not going to assume that. Now what I will say, I will just use the fib tool and I will point from here to here, and I will see which level is coming at what point. So actually fib point, you have seen so many videos you can watch from where you can find the fib tool, how to use the fib tool, but I can give you just an overview of the fib tool. You can go just in the left drawing panel. It will be somewhere here. This is a fib retracement. You can mark it as a favorite, and then it will be different shapes. So I saved different templates for different reasons, and it's totally up to you. But I'm let's keep it with the labels so you can have a clear idea what we are talking about. So I draw the fib from here to here, and right now the market is here at this line. I will draw green line and I will draw it here. So this green line, I'm assuming this market is in the future, which I don't know. So right now this big move has happened, and this candle close and this second close and this candle where I dropped the dotted line. So now I have to see from where we can buy and sell, or how a fib can work. So here we can go use the fib from this high point right here to the low point here. So that will be our 100 and this will be our point 0, as you can see 0, and then the price is also there. So now everything that is above 50% is our discount zone. I mean premium zone. This one, this is our premium zone, and this is our discount zone. Now it's a very simple question. If we go to market, what do we expect? We expect a cheaper price, right? We expect to buy something with a less price. That's why there are deals, there are promotions, there are different events when different businesses introduce discounts. So for example, here is the BTC 126. Let's draw the price so we can have, at this level BTC is 126, at this level BTC is 114, and at this level BTC is 101. So if I ask you, you have to buy a BTC, which price you prefer to buy? Are you going to buy from 101, 114, or 126? If you are a trader, no matter how experienced you are, doesn't matter how many trades you are taking in a day, as a common man, everybody knows when the price is less, we buy at that time. Of course, I'm not going to buy at 120,000. I'm not going to sell at 101,000 because price is already low. So if I sell at 104 and it goes up, so it doesn't make any sense. So I will try to sell Bitcoin when it is above the 50%. That is the premium zone. This is the premium zone, and this is the discount zone. We buy from the discount and we sell from the premium. And on what basis we sell, that's a totally different chapter we are not going to discuss. That is like comes under the entry techniques. I might have recorded a video on that. I'm not sure, but you can check. If not, then I will see, and we can record a video for entry techniques. So now, according to fib price, this is the middle point, and this is our premium zone, and this is our discount zone. Now price is right here at this green line. I will wait until price go up in the premium zone. Okay, and then when price comes in the premium zone, I will find my confirmation and then I will try to sell. So this is called premium and discount. For example, let's come back to trading terms. For example, price is right here at the big point. You decided to sell from here. Where are you going to put your stop loss? Where are you going to exit? Here or here or here or here? Where? So it, and where are you going to keep your take profit? For example, we can consider here. So if you take an entry from the bottom, of course, there is no guarantee if you can make some money. For it, now let's take an example. If you try to sell something from the premium zone here, and we will keep the target same, we'll keep the target for exit same here. Now look at that. Did you see the difference? This is all the money that you are going to lose if you sell at this point. And now let's take an example. If I draw the fib again from here to here, our next level of selling is 61. That becomes here. At this point, we will make another short position right from here, and then we'll make a comparison of our. Now check the difference, how much money you can take when you buy from the discount zone and when you sell from the premium zone. This is the difference. Now the question is, some people might ask, how do we know the market will go up there, or market will go up to 70%, or market will go up to 50%? Not even 50% market can, of course, we cannot decide, or we cannot guarantee the price will go up to 50% or up to 79%. We cannot guarantee, but our preference would be to sell from the premium zone. And then when the price come in our premium zone, then we will find a confirmation. That time we can find a confirmation. Let's find a confirmation in this example. So now this is our discount zone and this is our premium zone. So let's assume we are going to find a sell from our premium zone. This is a 4-inch time frame, and let me switch to 15-minute time frame. Let's keep it here so we can find where we are. I hope I can get that. Oh, no, we can't go to those bars. So actually I wanted to go to 15 minutes time frame, and I couldn't get in this because I have a free plan. And let's give you an example. I'm not going to tell you on what basis I will plan a sell, but I will tell you where I will open my short position. I will open my short position here. In this particular case, I will put my stop loss. I would say safe stop loss will be right up here, but I can take a chance somewhere here, and I will target at least 1-to-1 here, and here you go. So now some people might ask on what basis I put a short position here. So if I tell everything for free, that is a little bit hard for me. Here you go. Okay, so this is the role of fib, and this is a premium and discount zone. So now I'm coming back to fib just to show you some example like how different things work. Let's go back to, let's say, 4-inch time frame. We are here. So let's go, for example, the price moved from this point to this point. Now if we look at that, the price moved from here to this point. So when this candle formed, we cannot run behind it. We cannot buy right from here, right? We cannot buy from here and wait for the target up. We have to wait to price come down in our discount zone. And in the fib, here is our discount zone. The price came all the way down here. And now some people say, here is a demand. This one was a demand, and that demand pushed the price up. He's right. Then some people will say, here is an order block, and this order block pushed the price up. He's right. Some people will say, here is a fair value gap, and this fair value gap pushed the price up. He's also right. But according to me, everyone have, like, there is actually one name, but everybody call it with the different names. I would say the same applies in trading, and same applies to all the strategies. Actually, there is one calculation. We will call it simple mathematics. That's it. However, with that mathematics, people have given the names. Like if 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6, some people will call it, this is order block. If 2 plus 2 plus 2 minus 1, whatever it comes, and people say this is fair value gap. But everyone is right. Everyone has, it could be supply and demand. Maybe the market is moving based on supply and demand. He's right. I'm not going to prove somebody wrong and right. And I don't deny it. I don't deny order blocks. I don't deny fair value gaps. I trade based on that. But actually, this is the mathematics, and it works basically on mathematics. And you can say, luckily, when 2 plus 2 for, let's take an example here. For example, I'm here 1 and 1. Let's number it. 1 plus 1, it becomes 2 right here. So 1 plus 1 equal 2 here, and when calculations shows 2 at this level, and different strategies says order block, supply demand, and then fair value gap. Now look at this. Don't you think so? It's a coincidence. Everything is coming right where equations coming equals 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2, and supply is there, demand is there, order block is there. And if we align it with the trend line, people who trade with the trend line, including me, I also trade with the trend line. Now, there are different methods for the trend lines. Some people connect week to week, some people connect body to body. I do mix of both. Okay, so now trend line is also supporting here. Okay, so now what we call it? Is it like a magic or an incident, coincidence? It's purely mathematics. That's it. If you have any questions, just ask me. I will try to answer as soon as possible. This is what I know. That's what I'm recording. See you next time.